I can't believe this is the end
Of what? The world.
of the channel. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to my channel. I left the UK in 2022 for a life not here in the UK, with many Muslim countries to choose where to live. I was born in the UK. I lived my life in the UK. My grandparents, like many other British Pakistanis, came to the UK in the late 50s, and we've been there ever since. And this is my Pakistani life. Assalamu alaikum guys, we are back here in the infamous little office of ours, and we want to go over that vlog I did where it says, is this the end of my vlogging journey? Myra's kindly got some of the comments, haven't you, Myra?
Yes, I have.
Pick any at random.
Random ones.
Yeah, just pick whichever. There's lots. 51 comments.
Okay. I find your channel very interesting. Having worked alongside Kashmiri taxi drivers for 33 years, they often mention aspects of Pakistan.
Ray Chappell 7912.
Ray Chapel.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, does he watch us whilst he's taxiing?
No, he won't be allowed. You get in trouble.
Like between jobs, maybe.
Okay, well, it'll be nice to know. The next comment is... Oh, the first comment was Deirdre's comment. I really hope you continue vlogging. I appreciate you letting me into your world, although I am not the target audience. Can I tell you, since watching both of you, I've learnt so much. That's nice to know, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have greeted Muslims in my community with my hand over my heart and the words Assalamu alaikum. Do we do that? Well, nobody can see me, but do you do that?
I don't know, Deirdre, you've been seeing me do Salam alaikum. Can you imagine Deirdre, like, with her Irish accent, like, Salam alaikum?
That's an Irish accent. But yeah.
And then the Pakistani guy's like, are you okay, Deirdre? Is everything alright? Your hand on your heart.
But that's really nice. The warmth of the smiles and the replies I got in return was so touching, and is so touching. So I'm grateful to you both. Oh, that's a really nice comment. Oh, and it's got quite a few likes as well, so lots of people like it.
Yeah, 21 people like Deirdre's comment.
Deirdre's been so lovely, hasn't she?
She has.
It's a pleasure having you, you know, in a weird way, part of our journey.
Yeah. As weird as possible. Keep going. Who else is there?
The purpose of your channel may have been to help people wanting to locate to Pakistan, but it has become so much more than just that. Personally, I enjoy watching your vlogs just to see life in Pakistan whilst being away. You and your wife have a very normal, down-to-earth vibe that some just lack. It's not like watching many other YouTubers who are living lives with much more extravagance, where it's not realistic or relatable. Yeah. It's nice having calm, chill and family-friendly content to wind down to, which also helps you feel like you're keeping up with life in the motherland. Also, I think you'll always be learning more and more as your journey goes on. I agree with that. I think we will be learning more, won't we? And there'll be more to share, I guess. So you could keep filming new places you visit or things that helped get certain tasks sorted that could help others too. Hope it feels fulfilling for both of you, whatever you decide on. I think that because we're not a lot of YouTubers are clickbaity, and we don't do that. So we had a very specific purpose, which was to share our journey to Pakistan. And now, because we're settled and our lives are quite boring, all we do is
normal things. Yeah,
so we just work from home. I cook in the morning because it's too hot to cook during the day. I cook in the morning. We work, and I've signed up to a few Islamic courses. Farhan does a few things that he does. So we're at home during the week, eating at home, and then we go out once a week, which you all know about. We go to Islamabad. We've made friends around Islamabad, Mirpur, blah blah blah. We just visit them, or we'll go for a coffee or whatever. We like to do that on a Friday or a Saturday. And that's all there is. And we've done all the interviews that we could with the people that we know.
gathered as much information and shared it.
So now it's almost like, well, we don't want to share more, as in what more would we be sharing then? And would it just be for the sake of it? And we don't like doing things for the sake of it.
I think we should start doing clickbait. I think honestly, just see what happens. Like,
what would you do?
This one could be called "I Break Down," and then I could get a picture. Let me see. Let me get the screen on. It's got a screensaver. Okay, watch this. So, crying face. Oh, I can't believe this is the end
of what? The world?
Of the channel or something. Now that's clickbait.
Yeah, we'd have to work on the tears though. Like,
why? Was that too much?
Yeah, because it's all like, that's not how tears work. You obviously haven't cried for a long time.
Yeah, but people are fall for it. Watch how many views we get now.
Okay, yeah, Farhan, maybe you are made for clickbait.
Yes, clickbait.
Okay, so keep going, lad. I'm not Asian, but I enjoy your content. Salam, Habibi.
Salam, Habibi.
Nice. Right, you need to carry on. Defo, the Pakistan vlogs.
Pakistan vlogs. We Pakistani, when we watch the video, we feel happy watching our country and you doing day-to-day things. It's nice. Thank you, Pablo Escobar.
You're welcome.
Seeker's Path, your channel has taught me a lot. More detailed comment on relocation to Pakistan. You're doing much better work than others out there, as you're naturally great at it. We need you here as we learnt a lot. Housing schemes, everything you provided the details of. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like, so that was the thing, wasn't it? That we kind of done all that, so now what?
Yeah, now what? What do we do, love?
And how much, like, say if we're going on an outing, how many outings do we really want to share?
How many times do you need to see us go to a new place? Like, that's what I was saying, that vlog when I left the UK, like, what else is there? I've done what I've actually achieved what I needed to achieve, and I wouldn't mind pulling the plug right now. I really wouldn't mind, but obviously 51 of you sent these heart-touching comments. I'm gonna have to do that clickbait again. I read each and every comment on this vlog and it touched me.
Okay. Oh, by the way, that's got water in it. It's sometimes nice to just...
Oh, this is our handheld cooling system. So you spray yourself down and then you turn the fan on and you completely feel like it's freezing cold.
And it's nice, when it's not too hot and you don't want to use the AC for a little bit, because the AC's been making my legs hurt. It's been giving me like muscle pain.
It's too strong, isn't it?
Okay, so brother, I do think that you're doing great with the vlogs, and I do really enjoy them. It gives such a nice viewpoint. Not many people are making the videos. Yeah, so these are like general, just we just like watching. So that is really nice.
That's the funniest thing ever. Like, there was a brother who messaged a while ago, like a year ago, and he was like, I've got no intentions of moving to Pakistan, and if I do visit, it's only going to be a few weeks, stuff like that. I just watch it for entertainment purposes and X, Y, and Z. Fast forward till today, he's purchased a house in Pakistan. He's looking to stay here maybe for a few years. So, all these people that are just interested in watching us, eventually, believe it or not, you might end up, visiting more often.
So you're brainwashing people?
It's more or less like changing people's perspective of Pakistan and encouraging them to visit more, which is a good thing to see, really. And if this channel becomes a form of entertainment, and somebody did mention in one of the comments that it's halal, there, good halal family content, Goldb6150 said, good halal family content, you should keep going. We still want to see your journey. So in that sense, you're providing something other than whatever else is out there, the extravagant spending, the extravagant lifestyle, the materialistic lifestyle, the want I want to be this, I want to be that.
And they're following the trends. I don't know what the trends are these days. All that kind of stuff we're not doing. So I guess there's other people like us that want to watch people like them. But was the purpose? Well, our purpose wasn't to become entertainers, was it?
It wasn't, but it seems like that's what we've become now. But to be honest with you, through this channel we have met some really great people.
Yeah, that's true.
In Pakistan that have been living here longer than us, have a lot more experience than us, and really if we didn't do the channel we would probably never meet these people. And it's really interesting that I'm meeting people here, but then I don't have random people on the street walking up to me and saying that they watch the vlogs and stuff like that. But in the UK it was happening a lot. Like I'll just randomly be just stood doing my own thing and somebody will come up to me and be like, "Assalamu alaikum brother, how are you? I watch the vlogs, mashallah, I really like them, keep them up." So that was a bit of a I would never get used to it because I've stayed longer in Pakistan than the visits to the UK. But every time I do go, I'll just randomly get approached in random places as well, outside takeaways.
Oh yeah, I was with you a few times, wasn't I? People just came up to you,
yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, what do they want directions?" And then they'd be like, "Oh, what's your channel?"
Yeah.
You still don't expect people to recognize you and walk up to you.
Yeah. I just didn't. Yeah, because I'm not used to it here, so I expected the same there. Keep going, you're building a good community of British Pakistanis who are moving back home. Yeah, it does help. I mean, one of the main things that helps families settle is knowing that there's others there. So essentially that is a big thing, isn't it?
The London guy said, "Keep going, your blogs are more interesting than you probably realise. Ignore the negative Nancy's." There was one comment that I can't find now. Now somebody wants you to do a vlog at AHWK2my. Salam bhai from UK. Could you possibly do a vlog for seeing a doctor or hospital? Is it like the UK or extremely expensive? Will they add problems to make money, or will it be without problems? My biggest issue is the medical side. Anything else looks good. So people have had really good experiences here. People come from the UK because when they're really struggling with things like kidney stones and I can't remember what the other issues were, and they've come here because the waiting list on the NHS are really long, so they come here and they just get the procedures done and they go back. So they've had great experiences. We've also heard crazy stories like when actually my dad was misdiagnosed with cancer here. They said that he has cancer and he needs treatment, and then when he went to the UK it was nothing. And your friend's dad they said he needs urgent, he needs a stent and it's urgent, and he went to the UK and his heart was fine. So it's that one of my friends who was born here, she said that it's like a risk. It's like whatever experience you have, you're just gonna have it. It's like that. And it's like that in the UK, especially when people have had babies. I know of people who have been given the wrong medication that would worsen their conditions. So things happen there as well. I guess it feels more scary here, maybe because we don't know what the issues could be. Yeah. It's not standardized. It's not nationalized. Remember the really, really long comment, the one in all capitals? And you read it? That was really long. I did read it all. Oh wait, I just you read it to me whilst we were driving somewhere. Yeah. It was. I found the comment I was looking for though. Can I read this one? Javeria TV. Here, go on. And you found that one inside here. So this is Ruqya Quran. Personally, I think it's a good idea to take a year out and live your life in Pakistan. That really resonated with me. I was like, yeah, this person's right. Because at the moment you're vlogging your life, not living it. I don't know if that's entirely true. We are living it. We're just randomly picking the camera up and putting it on. Yeah, what's the difference? Mental barrier and preset thinking of what would make a good content. I don't think we think about that much. We just pick the camera up and turn it on.
Literally.
So you're vlogging the supposed experience. In terms of living it, it's raw and open-minded. Have the mental capacity to take on alternative lifestyle that's free from any preconditioned attached. I think that's true. You know, sometimes you don't know, do you? Like, but actually, I think we're quite open. Like, say for example, if our views change in anything, we're really open to just sharing them. Oh, you know, we felt really strongly about XYZ when we first came here, but now this is our view.
Yeah.
Because that's just human nature.
It's our journey.
We reflect.
That's why it's called a journey, right?
Yeah. So 3 years ago we were younger than what we are now.
Yeah.
And
all the people that we're meeting, they're older than us generally. That have moved here.
Yeah.
The people that meet, they've moved up as a family unit, so they've got 3-4 kids, mashallah. And the couple themselves, both of them are older than us. So we're kind of on the younger side in terms of one of the youngest couples. There are other young couples, but there's a lot to learn, isn't there? A lot to grow.
Yeah. So yeah, this comment I liked all the comments. I read all of them, and I liked this comment because I thought, you know what, that is a good idea to just take a break from YouTube. But then also, it's not taking too much of our lives.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, your comment.
No. Remember, you read it through, the really long one.
I did. Yeah, I can't remember.
It had a few points in there.
I'm just gonna point out the bits that you still have your nice life and you can share happy moments to motivate people. You can share positivity and good vibes. People can still learn from you, hear you, see you, get inspired. You're a great personality, a good person. Yeah, you are, mashallah. Me and my mum love your personality, your vlogs. We are in Islamabad. We would love to meet you too. For those people who travel from the UK to Pakistan because of you, it's their own decision. You only motivated them.
Yeah.
Okay. Which bit now? It's a really long comment, and it's really nice that this person took all this time out to write this comment. And I think there's like 4 messages, 4 parts of it. They've said that you've done a good job.
Yeah.
Even if you stop doing this, it's all right. You can change your mission. You can move back to the UK and live a nice Islamic life there. No one will think bad about you. I mean, that could happen. Yeah. Anything can happen. Like, we really like it here. We don't want to go back. Recently, what's happened is, are we allowed to talk about war on here?
Yeah, we could talk about war.
Okay, so Iran and Israel are having issues now, and that's right next to us. So whilst we were in England, Pakistan and India were having issues.
Yeah.
And then we were like, our thing was, all our family were like, you're not going back now, you know, you can't go back now. People were messaging me from Wakend saying that if this carries on, Wakend would be a target because it's a military area. And then, so yeah, that was all uncomfortable. It was scary, but we were both like, well, we live there, so if the flights are going, then we will be going.
Yeah, and we went and we came.
Yeah, and we came back, and people were quite surprised here. They were like, "Well, you came back even after what happened. You know, it could happen again."
Yeah.
But it's home now. It really is home now, and we're quite committed. Obviously, if there was, we can't change our direction just based on the fact that something might happen. And I guess that also connects with why we're here, because a lot of people can't move here because they're scared of what might happen. And I guess even if we do get a little bit anxious about what might happen, we just go with what we want to do. And the same now, something's happening with Iran, and if it escalates, we're right next to Iran.
Iran's our neighbour.
So yeah.
Big things are happening. Yeah,
big things are happening and we don't know. So right now we're feeling really, strong, like this is our home or we stay here. But who knows, if things really kick off, we might be running back to England. You just don't know what might happen. We can't be so sure of ourselves all the time. We're just human.
Yeah.
So, because of my respect, what's this? You can make a video and tell everyone that you and your wife have decided to move back to the UK because of Myra's family. And you think that it's not best to leave them. These feel like subliminal messages, like brainwashing. Yeah, so it's nice. I think what this person's saying is that basically whatever you do is fine. They're just being very accepting.
These are few of the things you could potentially do, and you know what, it's okay. That's what they're trying to say.
And that's really nice. It's really nice that, you know.
And remember, it was Allah's will to make you a vlogger so that so many people could hear you, know about you. You can make nice daily life vlogs and motivate people to live a good life. That's also a very good thing to do. Your new channel name ideas would be your full name, or maybe My Pakistani British Life instead. So instead of My British Pakistani Life, My Pakistani British Life.
That's a good idea. It's really nice. This person's, they've sent, I think it was like 1, 2, 3, 4 messages, and 2 of them were very long. So thank you very much. We did read it all. I just scanned it now because I don't want to read it all out. People can read it themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. So we could still stop at some point.
It could, yeah, anything's possible.
Yeah. But for now, I think we really appreciate all your comments. Well, I personally really appreciate all your comments. And it really did get me to think about what other intentions could we have for carrying on. And the nature of the vlogs could change, because we might decide that we just want to do lots of talking. Or we might decide that we might go through a phase where we're traveling a lot around Pakistan, which is...
then we'll just vlog it. And
then we could vlog that so that you could see different parts of Pakistan. You could, I guess, experience it with us however we experience it.
Exactly.
How do you feel about... What do you think?
I think, sometimes if you don't have that big goal, that big purpose, it kind of... It gets rid of the support, it gets rid of the motivation. Now that I see online, there's plenty of other people creating content daily about Pakistan. I think, really, should I really be pushing myself that much to make sure that people know what's going on? But then at the same time, I think our life will be unique, their life will be unique, their experiences is unique, so we should just carry on, just to make sure that people know that Pakistan is still possibly a place for them to reside, even having lived in the West.
Yeah, it's almost like for us, because we don't share too much. Like, we don't share every single thing that we're doing. We're sharing very specific things. That's why it's hard for us to do daily vlogs, because we don't want to share everything.
Yeah, we don't want to show everything.
Yeah. So for us, it's almost like so because of that, we don't make much money from YouTube. It's very low, and if people stop watching the ads, which is gonna happen, because who wants to sit and watch ads? Then we literally, it's like voluntary work. This is like voluntary work.
Yeah.
So sometimes, you lose motivation to do the voluntary work.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like the big purpose isn't there. If it's just for entertainment, then I don't know. That's why we were wondering. Well, Farhan brought it up initially, and then when I thought about it, I was kind of like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
We've kind of done what we set out to do.
Yeah, we have. And in Western countries, by the way, this is a side point. It's the Western countries that, if you watch the ads whilst you're living in the West, that we get a normal amount of money. So when I was in the UK, trying not to skip the ads, some of the ads are like 5 minutes long. Like, what the hell? No wonder why, some people are not watching them. But yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles, guys. That's how the cookie crumbles.
So thank you very much for all your comments. It really means a lot. And because of your comments and because of all the advice and the love, we will continue for now.
Yeah, we will continue.
For as long as we can, inshallah.
Inshallah. And until next time, guys. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.